I'll bet most of you didn't know outside of Arizona there is a special election on Tuesday in Tucson, the 8th Congressional District, for the seat that is held currently by Gabby Gifford, and that this is a seat we conservatives need to win in Arizona. And a good friend of mine is running for that seat, a gentleman who almost won last time around. His name is Jesse Kelly. Jesse is a Marine, and he's an Iraq vet. How are you, my brother?
Mark, it's an honor once again to talk to the man that taught me everything I know about liberty, sir. How are you?
Well, you're really way too kind. I'm doing great, and it's very important that you win this seat, and already they're playing dirty. I want my audience to know this. 5 months before that horrific incident in which Congressman Giffords was almost mortally wounded and others were, you had said of her, and I want to quote the entire remark, Gabriel Giffords is a big-spending San Francisco leader. Again, this is before she was harmed. That's what Gabriel Giffords is. And she has the gall to talk about us as extreme. Extreme. Did any of you vote for the government takeover health care? I didn't think so. Did any of you decide that the government should run the energy sector, double the debts, double the deficits, double unemployment? No. But Giffords did that, and now she stands there with that smile and pretends to be some kind of hometown hero. She's a hero of nothing. She's brought bankruptcy to this nation, and we are going to bring unemployment to her. Now, that line, she's a hero of nothing, in context, with the right timeline, in the middle of a brutal campaign, and you were supported and are supported by the Tea Party, they have now taken that line where you said she's a hero of nothing 5 months before she was shot. They're running it in ads and so forth against you in the 8th Congressional District without the context, making it appear that you've been saying that about her now, and even the Washington Post has objected to that.
Mark, you couldn't be more right. When even the Washington Post stands up for you, you know you're on the right side of things. But I have to be honest, this is not new. Since the history of man, those that want a big government that brings the people to its knees have always been willing to do any dirty, nasty thing they can to do it. But let me tell you, they're not going to succeed down here. The people see right through this lying garbage. We've shown it for what it is, and we're going to beat them all on Tuesday, and then they're really going to be upset.
And this is paid for by, among others, the House Majority PAC. Who's the House Majority PAC? Do we know?
Nancy Pelosi, from what I understand.
So Nancy Pelosi's group's been running this crap.
That's exactly right. What else would we expect from the Queen of San Francisco?
It's unbelievable.
Hey, you can tell a lot about a person, though, by who stands against him, Mark. I'm honored to have Nancy Pelosi come in and try to win this thing with another Pelosi liberal.
You're a take-no-prisoners conservative. You're a Tea Party conservative. You don't make any bones about it. You're a constitutionalist. You're running in the 8th Congressional District. Tell everybody else about you. Go ahead.
Well, I wish I could tell you that I'm some kind of amazing person, Mark, but you've been way kinder to me than I really am. As you mentioned, I'm a combat Marine. I led a squad of Marines in Iraq. I'm a businessman. I am not a politician. And more importantly, I'm a husband and father of 2 boys. They're young boys, and I don't want them to grow up in a country where the government can tell them what kind of health care to buy, what kind of job they have to go to, where they pay 60% of their wages in taxes. I'll die before my sons live in a country like that.
By the way, what's your website?
The website is votejessekelly.com. Again, that's votejessekelly.com, and we do need help. The money is pouring in from Pelosi's PAC, putting this garbage on the air, and we've got to fight back.
All right, I just want people to know that they're taking your words out of context from several years ago, applying it to today. It's really outrageous. Are they heavily outspending you?
They are heavily outspending us right now.
Where's the Republican National Committee? Are they helping you?
They are helping us hold the line, as a matter of fact. They're doing everything they can to help us hold the line. But my opponent is outspending us 2-1 at this point in time, and now the Pelosi PAC came in, too, with these final lies to try to slice us down before Election Day, but it's not going to work.
Your opponent pretends, I don't know about Obama, and then he said, I would vote for him. Your opponent's being backed by Pelosi. He's a leftist. And as soon as he gets to Congress, should he win, God forbid, he will fall right in line with her, wouldn't he?
Well, the first thing he did upon signing up for Congress, Mark, was fly back to D.C., and he had Nancy Pelosi and Steny Hoyer threw him a $50,000 fundraiser as soon as he announced for Congress. To act as if he'll be anything else but another left-wing vote for Pelosi would be completely false.
So he's already bought and paid for then.
He's already bought and paid for, but not us. We still stand for the American people down here, and we're going to fight for them.
So if people want to help you, they go to votejessekelly.com, and more than that, they need to turn out because Tuesday's not a primary for you. Tuesday is the general election. It's the special election in the 8th Congressional District. Now, that covers Tucson and what other area?
That covers Tucson. It covers the whole southeast corner of the state, and you nailed it for what it means. Even in Washington, they're saying if we win this seat, Barack Obama will leave Arizona and he will not attempt it. So with the Walker win, and if we can win this one that was thought to go back to Democrat hands, it will really be a real hard blow on Barack Obama. If you want to send a message to him now before November, our race is the way to do it.
How's the ground turnout the vote operation?
They've been phenomenal, Mark. And we literally have people flying in from North Carolina, Wyoming, Virginia. They're flying out just to knock on doors, just to drive people to the polls on Election Day. Honestly, the way the country, the way the conservatives in this nation have rallied around this race is humbling beyond anything I can imagine.
All right. So like I say, folks, if you live in that district, that's the general election, in essence, this special election for your congressman, and you've got your quintessential case here of a solid Reagan constitutional conservative, a Tea Party guy who served his country, a Marine, a combat veteran from Iraq, and a liberal. Is your other choice a Nancy Pelosi liberal? To me, it's cut and dry, but that's just me. Jesse, we wish you all the best, my friend.
Mark, it's an honor, sir. You take care of yourself.
You too. Folks, you live in that district. You really have a chance to make a difference. For yourselves, first and foremost. This race has been all but ignored by conservatives and Republicans. Most conservatives and Republicans. All but ignored nationally. On radio and TV. But not here.